Hi, friends. Welcome, welcome. I am just busy today. Oh my gosh, I practically didn't even get on here. I've been so busy. Lots of stuff going on. Oh my goodness. Um, I just am hardly taking a breath here. Let me make sure that we're live, and let me see if I can get that figured out here. You just have those really busy days. One of the things is there's just so much going on with Stampin' Up. And I was just gathering all the information for you guys. Let's see here. Okay, phew, we're live. Okay, that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. Oh, goodness. All right, let me see if I can find my comments here. There we go. And see if, goodness sakes. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are doing well. Lori Mantovi, I think that is. Yes, good to see you. Marcia Long, all my friends. Oh, goodness. Yes, Ellie's got a little blue bow. She's been a good girl. She's just been a really good girl lately. Hello, Hilda. Hello, Tammy. Good to see you guys. Renee Parisi, good to see you. How are your Wednesdays going? Colleen Ludicky, good to see you. Is that the right way? Ludicky? I don't want to pronounce it wrong, so correct me if I have that wrong. Oh, there is just literally so much going on right now with Stampin' Up, with the new catalog and everything. And I'm getting ready to go on vacation. I leave Sunday, so I'm going to I'll do the live on Friday, then I'll be gone for a week to Cancun. Okay, Ludicky or Ludke. Okay, hopefully one of those is good. Julia, good to see you. So I've been racing around trying to get everything ready, kind of, for my business to be gone, and I'm just busy getting things done, and I don't want to leave her. I'm just grieving over leaving her. Tracy, Christine, good to see you from Connecticut. My husband will be home. Yeah, I know. My husband's going to be home. He's not going along. I'm going with my friend, Dr. Robin. She is a doctor, and her little card business is Dr. Robin. Marcia, good to see you. I have to get up there to see the red, which is my wonderful YouTube people. So Ellie will stay home with her dad, but I'm 7 days is a long time to be gone. So I'm kind of a homebody. My husband and I are both homebodies. We like to hang out at home. So I'm already missing her, but she'll be fine. She loves her dad. He gives her more food than I give her, so that's one thing. Cindy Reed, good to see you. Happy Wednesday to everybody. It's always good because we know the end of the week is coming, right? We're looking forward to the end of the week. And weather here, I don't know about your weather. I hope nobody's having bad weather. Here we're having clouds and 70s-ish. Yes, Cindy, you're a homebody too. I know, Julia, she will miss me. I know she will, but I know I'm going to have fun, and I'm going to be with all my Stampin' Up friends, and it's gonna be great. So, and I hope to do lives, one or two from there, not like this, but showing you where we are, and I'm going to post pictures and stuff. So I'll tell you, maybe say a little bit more on Friday. But I just want to even start talking about the news, because there is so much news. You all heard that they updated. Cindy Reed, your husband will be home by Saturday after 10 days away. Oh, that's hard. Yeah. Thank you, Cindy. I'm going to put her down. She's ready for her nap. She was already in her bed, and I had to get her out. So that's all, never a good thing. So, okay, news. You already heard about the updated clearance rack, and they did update it the other day, actually yesterday. And there wasn't a ton, but they were good items. There were some really good dyes in there that I have used and I really like. Okay, 67 at 6 p.m., Lori. That's a nice temperature. Not bad. Um, so there are still some good things in the clearance rack, and don't miss them. The other thing, I was going to get the name of it before I came on. It's like a lunch pail that's really cute with Stampin' Up! Flowers and everything. And inside you can also, it can be a cold keeper thing, and there's stuff inside. And that was over there yesterday. So I don't know if any of you saw that. It's really a great deal. So you have to kind of pick and choose, but check out what's over there. I'm going to just have a little drink. Today I'm drinking orange juice mixed with a little bit of cherry flavored Perrier. So it's like a little fruit cocktail, but it's good. And I think it's a little bit healthy, which is always important. I try to do the healthy things. Okay, what's happening over here? Okay, so the clearance rack, we talked about that. Last chance, that's one thing you definitely want to notice is last chance. Granite Falls, Tina, good to see you. 72 there. That's a good temperature. North Carolina, Polly, good to see you. Oh, you shopped today at the clearance rack and didn't see a pail? It's like kind of like a refrigerator keeper thing. Really neat. Maybe it sold out yesterday. I didn't check today, but people were talking about what a good, well, it's just a cute product anyway. You might go check back. It's kind of beige with flowers all around. In mine, it was on the top level of the items, but I know that means nothing. So, hello, is that Denise? Oh, Jeanne, good to see you. Okay, good to see you, Jeanne. Last chance. So we've only got, okay, you guys, today is the 24th, so 6 days until the new catalog. So what that means is only 6 days to get the retiring items from the last year's annual catalog and the spring mini. Let me show them to you. And, just remember, some things are carrying over, but some are not. Some retiring items are on sale, some are not. And a lot have been going fast. There's no way to really keep track of it. Oh, you think they're gone? Okay. This is the spring mini that's retiring. The best way to know is just go on the website if you're interested in any of these retiring products, and it'll tell you retiring soon, or I think if it's gone, they just take it off. So, but grab any of those things that you want, because really just 6 days. And remember the prices. I've been saying this, prices are going up. If you need basic white cardstock, snag it now, because it's going up, 50 cents or $1. I can't remember specifically, but a lot, just all of our basics are going up a little bit. And that makes a difference when you have to buy quite a few, if you want to get glue and dimensionals and paper and envelopes. So I would say stock up. Okay. New catalog. So next week, while I'm in Cancun, I'm going to be able to open this. I may come on just to open it, because it's so frustrating not to be able to open the new catalog. It really is. So next Wednesday, Yep, absolutely. 1 week from today, brand new catalog. Lots of great things. Okay, so I have things to tell you about what I'm offering and what Stampin' Up! Is offering, and we found out something new today. So actually, I'm going to turn you down. Let me see here. If I can I have a couple little wires showing. That's better. Okay, so let's do that live. Okay, there's that. Okay, that didn't work. I always have a few. Okay, now, there we go. Good to see you guys. No, we did it. Okay, So what I want to show you is, first of all, my shares. And I've gotten quite a few orders for shares, and I now have a link beginning today. I can have you pay so that you definitely have your shares reserved. And so here's my little paperwork about the shares. These are the prices. The Designer Series paper share for 138 sheets. There are 13 different brand new, I'm telling you, beautiful. Really, of course. Hi, Peggy, Melanie in Houston. Thank you for saying that. Yes, it was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you for popping on. Thank you. Okay, so these are the shares. I will be ordering everything on May 1st from Cancun. And I'm gonna order it all, and it'll be shipped to my house while I'm gone. It'll come here and be here when I return, and then I'll package up all the shares for you guys. So beginning today, I can receive your payments, and I put the link up above for Facebook, down below for YouTube. It may not be a live link, I'm not sure if it is, but just copy that stuff right after it says paper share and put it in a new browser page, and it'll come up for you, and you can order. And for everybody who's already reserved a share through me, later this evening I'm going to send those links out so that we can get everything organized and all payments in by the 30th. So the paper shares, 138 sheets, 1/4 of every pack of new Designer Series paper, and it's really a reasonable price, only $40 and $9 for shipping. That just kills me, but that's what it is. Ribbon share, beautiful ribbons, not quite so many as before, but they're very nice, and you'll see we're going to use one today. $25 plus $4 for shipping. And if you want it all, which I always say is me, because I always want it all. My husband knows that I want it all. So you get both shares for $65 plus $9 shipping. And I mean, I love that. I love doing it for you guys, because also I end up usually with about a share left over for myself. So I have a little paper and the ribbons from everything in the catalog. Becky, good to see you. And that I can use that, because this catalog runs the whole year. So you have the paper that's good for a whole year, and you have a little, and I won't say a little bit, it's a significant amount, 1/4 of a pack. And then if you really like that paper or that ribbon, you can order it yourself. And you can order a full pack and get more, but this gives you a taste of everything in the annual catalog. I love doing, like I said, because I love doing it because I get one. So that's great. And there's more details on that link. Now, the newer news, let me put that down there. Two things. One that I already told you, and that is my In Color Club. I've never done one before, but I am doing one this time because the colors, the new In Colors, are so beautiful. And here they are over here. We're going to look a little bit more at them in a minute. This I printed from my blog, so that's from my blog over there. But okay. What you get in the In Color, the In Color Club lowers the price a little bit, so that over a period of 5 months, Carol, did I say hi to you from Connecticut? Hello to you. And with the In Color Club, the interesting thing about it, the good thing about it, is that you don't have to buy everything right away, but you end up with all the colors, everything for all the colors. So one thing that you get in the In Color Club, and you get 1 color per month. So this is Petunia Pop, and there is a full pack of cardstock, which is 24 sheets. The Stampin' Blends, alcohol markers. You get the marker, the Stampin' Write marker, which you can write letters. Well, I don't know about letters, but you can sign cards with it. And it also comes in handy for a lot of other things, but they're different. This is alcohol-based, this is water-based. You get a full spool of the beautiful In Color ribbon for that color. You get from the In Color pack Designer Series paper, you get all the pieces of that color, and then on the successive months you get the next color and the next color, and I'm pretty sure it's 8 sheets. I've used some of these. So you get 8 sheets of this in color designer series paper. I think I've used almost all of these already. I need to get another pack. And you get one full 12 by 12 sheet, but cut into 6 by 6 of the in color glimmer paper, you guys. So great. Thank you, Tracy. It is a great idea, because this way, over a period of 5 months, you end up with all of it. When you start, I give you one package of in color shimmer gems, and when you end, I give you a package of the in color matte dots. So you get a bonus for starting free and a bonus for ending with me. And it is one that you commit for 5 months, and it's $55 per month plus $9 shipping, and it's a good price for all that you get. Oh, plus, of course, the ink pad. So you have everything with that one color, and then next month we rotate until you get all the colors. Okay, so that is one thing. But this week, Stampin' Up! Let us know that they are going to have a starter kit offer during the month of May. So we're allowed to let you know early so that you can get ready. And this is another way to get the in colors, but you get different things and not as much of the in colors. So if you are not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, May is the time to become one. I meant to add up the price of everything they're throwing in the starter kit. So normally the starter kit is $99 for $125 worth of product, and it all ships free. Those of you who are demonstrators know that. And that is a bargain in itself. Okay, it's always a great bargain, and you pick the products you want. $125 in Stampin' Up! Product is a good deal. But what they've added on to this, and get this, you pay not a penny more. It's still the same $99 deal. They've added, you will get all 5 in color stamp pads. In it, like I said, same price, $99. All 5 in color stamp pads. And some of these things overlap here. You will get all 5 in color markers. You will get a full package of the in color designer series paper that we just looked at one color, but these are all the colors. You'll get a full pack of that. And you'll get a package of 20 sheets of cardstock, an assortment of the in color cardstock. So 4 pieces of each color, all for the same $99. So you still get $125 in Stampin' Up! Product plus all of this. It is, our jaws dropped. We could not believe that you are going to get this much for joining Stampin' Up!, for getting the starter kit. And it's an amazing special. You can't sign up until May 1st. It runs the whole month of May. To sign up with me, you just put prettypapercards.com/join, and that tells you everything to do starting May 1st. Now, so what's the difference, and why would you want to get one or the other? Either my In Color Club or the Starter Kit Special. And let me tell you, if you are not a demonstrator yet, if you have not ever, gotten the starter kit, the Stampin' Up! Starter Kit, let me get a little more light on here. After you get the starter kit, then everything you order, everything you order from Stampin' Up! Is going to be 20% off. And there are just so many benefits to being a demonstrator. You get early notice of everything, pre-order, so many benefits. You'll be on my team of sweet stampers. So there are a lot of benefits to, like I said, I always want it all, so that's why I got the starter kit, because it's a great deal. You get 20% off to start everything you love. So that's why I got it. So that's why you would get the starter kit special in May. Why would you do the my In Color Club instead? If you are already a demonstrator, you might want to do my In Color Club. I do have demonstrators who want to do it. And that's because I assemble everything for you. I still spread out your all the things for the In Color Club, or if you don't want to become a demonstrator, if I can't even imagine why you wouldn't, but maybe you just don't want to at this time. The In Color Club is a great way to spread out all the In Color items. Now, there are some things the In Color Club gives you that this does not give you. It gives you all the ribbons, and I've got a couple of them out right now, but all the In Color ribbons for my In Color Club. And it gives you the glimmer paper, which you don't get with this, and it gives you the blends, stamp and blends. I'm going to make a little chart and post on my blog, and I might post it on my Facebook too, the difference between the two. And you get a full pack of the In Color cardstock each month, like a full pack of the Petunia Pop, the next month a full pack of the next color. So there are differences and reasons why you might want to join Stampin' Up, get the starter kit. Never a bad idea. I always recommend that. But if for some other reason you would prefer to get the In Color Club, that's available too. So you have amazing options, I must say. Absolutely amazing options. And this is a deal like one we haven't seen in a really long time. It's a great deal. So I just want to encourage you. You can pre-order my In Color Club right now. Email me, Peggy at prettypapercards.com, and I can get that all ready for you. And you can pay, and get started, and I'll order it on May 1st. So I'll keep reminding you of that for the next week. Are you guys ready for a project? Okay, it's going to be an In Color project. I bet you kind of figured that. Now let me find it. Where is my project? Okay, check this out. Is that not beautiful? I'm going to see if I can get a little more light on that for you. This is a wedding card, or you could put any sentiment on it that you want to. And it's made with peach pie. I really wanted to use peach pie. You know me, things just crash around here. Oh, goodness sakes. I'm just trying to get a little more light on it for you. There you go. Okay, so this is, hi, Mary Lou Valdez. Good to see you, too. Yeah, this is a gorgeous card. It's made with new products, and we're going to heat emboss, which I hardly ever do. That's kind of a big deal for me. Thank you, Tina. And I'm going to show you how to make this. Isn't that just so pretty? The design of the card is this week's Global Design Project. I like to enter a card over there just for fun. It's fun to see a different design or different color combo. So every week I try to use their designs. It does kind of, I'm getting ready for my vacation, so I got little yellow tip nails for my vacation. Don't they look a little bit tropical? That's kind of what I thought. Let me just have another sip. Okay, so let's get started, and I'll show you how to make this beautiful card. First, I'm going to show you what it's made with. The stamp set, which is a new stamp set in the new catalog. When I went to Onstage, the demonstrator event, we all got this stamp set. It's a large stamp, and it's called the Leaf Collection, and here it is. It's just one gigundo stamp. Now, you can use it on in a stamp positioning tool like the Stamparatus, for example, or you can do what I'm going to do, or you can use a gigundo block. But I didn't get the block out today because I wanted to show you. I have my glass mat, and it sticks to the glass mat terrifically. And so actually I'm going to turn it this way and show you how to make it. Okay, so we're going to start out with a piece. Now you can, let me show you an alternate thing. Here I stamped the new Summer Splash color I used as ink to show you what it would look like inked up this way, and you could always cut pieces out and use them. It's really a beautiful, beautiful stamp. But for today, we're going to do embossing, heat embossing. And so I have a 5.5 by 4.25 piece of peach pie, and we're going to stamp Versamark ink on it, and we're going to put it down like this, and then we're going to emboss it. Before we do that, I don't know if I've talked, I don't heat emboss very often on here because you have to get out kind of a lot of stuff. But one thing I want to show you here before we get started is something I'm going to use, which is called, if I didn't lose my paper, I had a paper. It's like called the embossing tool. Oh, here we go. The Embossing ADD Additions Toolkit. And I used to have all kinds of little things everywhere, but now I use this and I really like it. So this is where you put your embossing powder over, and it has a hole that pours out that you can pour your embossing powder back into the container. I'll show you that. It comes with a brush. It comes with these, there's something like reverse tweezers. Some of you, I'm sure, know these. Thank you, Julia. Where you push in and the tweezer end goes out. I know many of you know these. Thank you so much, Hilda. And it comes with the embossing buddy. So these are all things that you use for heat embossing, and it comes with all of these things. It's only $27. And I wanted to give you the item number because I wasn't able to look it up in the catalog before, and the item number, in case you want to write it down, is 159971. Reversible tweezers. Thank you, Cindy. You guys are always great. So reversible tweezers. So this is what it comes with. So this is what I'm going to be using. If you wonder, where did you get that? Where did you get that? Okay. So we're going to start out. I'm sorry about that loud noise. We're going to start out with our piece of peach pie cardstock, and I'm going to rub it with the embossing buddy. And what that does is it takes up all the grease and dust and anything like that. So it's nice and clean. Then, like I said, I'm just going to put my stamp right here. I've got my Versamark ink, Versamark, and I'm just going to turn this upside down and just ink up this big stamp. It takes a little bit, a minute or two, to get, I want to make sure to get, I should slow down, to get the Versamark on all the parts of the stamp because it is so pretty. So I'm going to turn the ink pad and go a little bit to the side. And let me take a good look at it and see. It looks pretty inked up. There are many things you can do with this stamp, like you can ink it with regular ink, spray it with water, and all kinds of things. Okay, now I can't remember what side I think I did my embossing buddy on that side. Okay, so we're going to turn it upside down, and wherever you lay it in the beginning is where it's going to be. Just put it down. And then we're just going to take a few minutes to go all over it because there's so many little leaves here. We don't want to leave anything out. Press that ink into the paper. Okay, just like this. And hope we get all of that Versamark ink on here. The result is so beautiful, I personally think. Okay, now I think we're about ready. And then you just pull it off quick. And there it is. You can see the Versamark. Versamark is kind of like make a same color type of thing. You know, it looks like you stamped it in the same color. That's what Versamark does. Now we're going to get out our little tray here. And I've got my embossing powder. Right at the moment, Stampin' Up! Embossing powder is not available from Stampin' Up! I think, I'm not 100% sure why it's not available, but I think they could be, maybe, my own thought is changing suppliers. I don't know. So I had to get some elsewhere because I do like my white embossing powder. So what we're going to do is we're just going to emboss or pour the embossing powder over the whole thing. And that's why I'm glad for this tray, because it catches all of the powder and I can reuse it. I'm trying not to get my fingers on the ink because it goes all over the whole sheet. Okay, so there we go. Now we're just going to shake it a little bit to make sure everything got on. And we'll dump it off. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Wow, can you see that? I'm trying to find a place where let me get my little reversible tweezers. Hello, Kay. I was thinking about you. I'm glad to see you. Okay, now we've got our little reversible tweezers on. Let me put this end under and see. Oops. I had more space for some reason on my other sheet. Let me see if I can get that picked up. Okay, here we go. I'm just making a big mess here. I think I'm going to just hold it this way. I'm going to try to get a little more powder where I messed up. Okay, that'll still be fine. That'll still be fine. Okay, I'm going to set this over to the side because I'm going to pour it back in my container in a little bit. Right now, I'm going to blow on this just to kind of blow any extra away. Now I've got my heat tool, okay, and I'm going to heat it. And this does take a minute, but I hope you're going to be able to see when the powder melts, it turns a shiny, a different color, a very shiny color. Can you see that? Can you see at the end there, at the top, how it's turning bright white? Isn't that cool? This is like a really big image to emboss, but the results are so pretty. Look at that. Look at that. It looks like a light is shining on it, right? That is what makes the stamp itself, which is so beautiful, and the embossing are what makes this so gorgeous. I know, Tracy, I don't do it as often as I should either. Okay, now because I don't really have any space to hook those little tweezers on, I'm going to turn it upside down like this and do the other side. And we'll just watch. I love that. It's like a magic trick, isn't it? And, you know, I've seen people cutting. You can cut up the leaves, cut them out by hand. There is no dye, but they're very pretty. You could fussy cut them, definitely. Make sure we get all of the powder heated and melted. Okay, let's see. I think we've got it. I think we've got it. I think we've got it. Isn't that pretty? Now, there are a couple places that are messed up, but you know what? I'm just going to leave those because I just don't think it's critical. You know, I think it's just part of embossing. I think the card is still going to look beautiful. Okay, now all I'm going to do is unscrew this top here, and then all of the, oh great, the lid is still on it. Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys. I know we all make the same little mistakes, so I'm not going to really worry about it. I'll see if I can maybe scoop that up with a little piece of paper here. So you just shake your powder back into the container, and let me see here. Let me see. Okay, I'm trying to look. I'll just use this paper right here, and I'll just see if I can scoop that up at all. Right into that container. I do have to tell you, you know, this is kind of one reason I don't do a lot of this type of stuff, because I call it messy. I really do. I don't like to be messy. I like to be neat. Now I have some wet ones here. They're just plain water. And I'm gonna just try to get that up so we can go on and finish our card. Okay, here's it's just a little water wet one. Just like that. Okay, and we'll just use a little tissue. You guys do this too, I know. When I did it the first time, it was much neater, but you know, things happen. Okay, now we're ready. Now we've got our card front ready to go. Okay, just gonna bend it back a little bit. The heat, I think maybe if I heated it on the other side, it might turn backwards. Let's give that a try. Sometimes that works. Yep, I think that's working. There, it's a little bit flatter. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is we are going to put on a little piece, and I have the measurements for you. I've gone ahead and cut it and embossed this so that we didn't have to take our time to do it. It's 2.5 by 3 3/4, and I use the Distress Tile 3D embossing folder, which I love. Here it is. Love this embossing folder. I just thought it would look really pretty on here. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and glue it on, and then we're going to wrap a ribbon, a really pretty peach pie ribbon right on it. Okay, I'm going to put a little more glue than I normally would because it is embossed. And then try to get it just right in the center there. Just like that. Press it down. Okay. And now we're going to put some of our pretty ribbon on, if I can find it. Here it is. Okay. So this is the beautiful ribbon, all the ribbons tie very well, and they're very, very pretty. Okay. So I'm just going to cut that. And now we're going to go ahead and wrap this around. I thought it would be a nice wedding card, but you know, it could be any kind of card. The stamp set is just one big leaf stamp. It does not come with sentiments, so you just choose the sentiment that you would like. Cindy, you do need this stamp. Yeah. I really don't generally, this is like the only, I forget what they call it, like a full stamp. This is the only one I really have. I really don't generally get them, but because it was given to me for free when I went to Onstage, and then I saw people using it and making such beautiful, beautiful things with it. And so it's real easy to tie. This fabric is very easy to tie, the fabric of the ribbon. And so, you know, you have to play around a little bit with your bow to get it just right. Just like that. I think that's pretty good. Okay, and we'll just give it a little trim, little diagonal trim like that. You don't do messy either, Hilda. I know. So true. Okay, and now what we're going to do is adhere it right onto a basic white card base. Easy peasy. We did the fancy stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and adhere it with my multi-purpose glue right on there. The prize today is going to be this card. So I thought you guys might like it. It really is pretty. And I think this stamp set, I think I'm going to use it more than I expect. So this should be cut exactly the same size as the card front. I'm just going to press that down. I'm going to hold it just a minute because it is trying to curl just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Oh, thank you, Tracy. And I won't be here next Wednesday. The first Wednesday and Friday in May, I will be on vacation. So it'll be for 2 weeks from today. Okay, so there we go. And now all we have to do really is make our sentiment. So the sentiment I decided to use is from this set, Lovely and Sweet, which is lovely and sweet. And I just decided to use the congratulations. And so I have I have lots of different little strips here, just in case, just to see what size I want. Okay, so what did I do with my stamp? Here it is. Okay, so we're going to use the Peach Pie ink. If you're a demonstrator, have you gotten your in colors yet? I want to ask you. And don't you love them? I bet you do. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp this. I know it's going to be, yeah, I thought it would be crooked. Okay, let me try another little piece. I could do the back, but I didn't like the way that was cut. Okay, that's why I brought several little pieces here. Okay. There, that's pretty good. That's pretty good right there. And then I just wanted to just have a little wider piece of peach pie, just for fun, just like that. I don't know, I just thought it gave it a little more interest than putting it on by itself. Hi, Cherie, how are you? Good to see you this nice Wednesday. Okay. You know who I haven't seen is Roz. I wonder if she's okay. She's usually on here. I might text her afterward, unless she came in and I didn't see her. Tina, yes, you got everything but the re-inkers, and it's so, everything's so pretty. Right, we can't pre-order the demonstrators couldn't get the re-inkers until May 1st. So good for you. I did the same exact thing. Okay, so there's our little sentiment, and I'm going to just give it a little trim on each end at an angle, the way I've been liking to do things lately. So you're really kind of cutting through two thicknesses, and then we're just going to put it right up there with some dimensionals. If I can, here they are. You just really need two dimensionals. This color is so pretty. I just really, really like it. Okay, so we're just going to put our sentiment right here. And I think what I'm going to do is, I've got my bow, but I think I need to tighten it. And then I'm going to, there, now it looks better. I may put a glue dot under there afterward. And then we can put on some of these new in color shimmer gems. Lori, you haven't gotten the in colors. Oh, you're waiting for the re-inkers. Okay. Let's see. Why is that not? Something's not sticking up right there. Oh, because that's pulling. I'm going to have to use some little glue dots to hold that down. But in the meantime, we'll put on some of these beautiful in color shimmer gems. Love, love. I'll just put 3. You know, you're supposed to put an odd number, and don't they just really add to this card? I think I'll put this final one right up here. And let me just get a couple of my little mini glue dots, because I'm not satisfied. You know how that is. We have to be satisfied. Okay, so I'm going to put one little glue dot down under here to hold that. Just like that. And then I'm going to play with the bow after we're done, and I'll make it real pretty for the person who wins. Because I'm going to play a little bit more with it. But there you go. There's your card for today. Isn't it beautiful? I think this is such a pretty card. Maybe that's the problem, is that isn't totally even. I'm just fussing about it. Let's look at the first one, because I know I did a better bow on that. I'll give you the first one because it's much prettier. This will be the one that I'll give away for a prize. So make sure you put prize if you want to win this card. It's very pretty, and this one I'm going to give away. The second one I'm going to give for a wedding that I have coming up. Thank you, Becky. Okay, let's just come back here, and we'll award the prize from last week, which was a full package of lighter than air designer series 6x6 designer series paper. This was a great, yes, it would be nice, Cindy, in all the different colors. It really would. So this is the prize, unopened brand new pack of paper. This is retiring. And our winner, we had a lot of people sign up. I had a lot. And the random number generator chose Marcia Kulibert, Kulibert. Marcia, I think you're new to watching my lives, and so I'm going to connect with you. And if you're watching this, I need your address so I can send this to you. And congratulations, Marcia. I'm glad you won. Everybody needs more designer series paper. We all do, because we love it, right? We do love it. Okay, you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I will be here on Friday where we'll make another card using new product, new stuff, because we have to get ready for the new catalog coming out, right? So if you're interested in the In Color Share, the In Color Club, or the designer series paper and ribbon shares, use the link. There is a link up above, but if it doesn't work for you, have any questions, just email me, Peggy at prettypapercards.com, and I'll get you all hooked up.